Okay. Well, we can start reading the first two sentences and see a bit of the vocabulary and whatever comes up. Jose, do you want to start reading?
Yes. The seeker. Start this. The seeker.
Yes.
The seeker is he who is in search of himself. Give up all questions except one. Who I am. After all, the only fact you are sure of is that you are.
Very good. Let's stop a bit here. You remember that last class we talked a bit about the word seeker. Who is a seeker? Or what is a seeker? A person who
look for
something.
Yes.
Very good. And that seek and search, to seek and to search are synonyms.
Search the truth.
Yes, to search the truth. In spirituality, this is a common expression that we say, we are the seekers of truth. Okay. And what is truth for us? And why truth? When we say we are the seekers of truth, this truth is spelled with a capital letter. And why? What is truth? What is that we are seeking? Or what is a synonym of truth for us?
Awareness.
Awareness. Very good.
The natural being.
Yes. Awareness.
The self.
The self. Very good. Or
Frozen. Karina frozen, no?
Yes. I think, yes.
Here,
yes.
The
you come back. Karina,
yes.
you're frozen.
True self. Okay, I was talking about truth and true. Truth is what? Truth is a noun. To tell someone the truth. Truth is a noun. And true is what?
Truth is a noun. True.
Yes. Truth
is
a noun.
Yes.
You can say, for example, use this word in a sentence. How can you use this word, truth, in a sentence?
No me sale ningún.
For instance, tell me the truth. Tell me
the truth. Tell me the truth, yes.
Very good. Tell me the truth. And what is, if someone is not telling the truth, is what?
You don't have the truth.
What is the name of someone who is not telling the truth? If he's not telling the truth, he is
mentiroso.
Yes, like, how do you say?
Lies, no es?
Liar.
How do you say mentiroso in English?
Liars.
Liar.
A liar. A liar. If you are not telling the
Opposite.
truth, yes, is Yes. A liar. Liar is someone who doesn't tell the truth. Is someone or yes, is someone who doesn't tell the truth. Very good. Okay. And something that is true, true, we said the truth is a noun, and true is what? They are connected because truth is verdad. And true, something that is true, here we talk about the true self. Or we also see it in, well, true life, for example, or real life. Something that is true. True is an adjective. It's something that describes true. So, okay. Very good. Well, so coming back to the text. The second sentence starts with give up. Give up all questions except one. Give up is what?
No te cansarse, hartarse.
Give up is what is the function of give up? It's a verb. It's a phrasal verb.
Phrasal.
Why give up is a phrasal verb? What is a phrasal verb? Do you remember?
Combination with the
Yes.
preposition and verb.
Yeah, a verb which plus the preposition is a phrasal verb. Yes. And what happens with phrasal verbs sometimes? Because you know that, for example, in this case, it happens because you have give up is made up by the verb give plus the preposition up. And the verb to give, the meaning of the verb to give is different from the phrasal verb, the meaning of give up. Here we have, what does give mean? This is one of the difficulties of the phrasal verbs, that sometimes the meaning, when they are with a preposition, changes a lot. It's completely different. Sometimes it doesn't change. That we are going to see it later. But for instance, in the case of find out. But with give up, yes, because for instance, here we have what is to give? To give.
To give is dar, no? To give is
yes,
dar.
Here we have the explanation of to give, or the meaning. Anna, do you want to read it?
Yeah.
Give is what? Is
give, meaning of give. Give, to provide, to offer, or to transfer something to someone.
Yes. It usually needs an object. I can give you a gift, or it can use an object or something that is not tangible, such as yes.
Give something to from I don't how is the word abstracto, algo abstracto sería, ¿no?
Abstract, something abstract, or for example, you can give an object to someone like a present or a gift, or yes, I can give you this mate to you, for example, or and give is an irregular verb. So the present is give, and the past is
Gave.
Gave. So, and there are these two expressions are very common in everyday language in English. That is the same as we use it in the same way as we use it in Spanish. We say to give someone an advice, to give an advice to someone. Give me a piece of, or they say a piece of advice. What is? To give an advice to someone in Spanish.
Un consejo.
Exactly. Vieron que en español también decimos, dar un consejo, give an advice. Or, can you give me a hand? Can you give me a hand, please?
In this case, is ayuda, ¿no?
Yes, and in Spanish we say it in the same way. How do we say in Spanish?
Tira una mano, da una mano.
Exact. That it means not to. It may mean mean to the physical thing, give me a hand, but it can also mean help me in some way, not only giving me your hand. Okay. But...
Give me 5.
Yes. It can have many meanings. This hand, hand is figuratively in this case, or metaphorical. Okay, it means help as in Spanish. But what is the meaning of give up? Jose, do you want to read?
Yes, give up means to stop trying, to quiet, or to surrender something.
Yes, to stop trying or to quit.
To quit, no quiet, but quiet is con A, ¿no?
Quit or surrender is to abandon, to stop, or to stop trying or to stop doing something. That's why it is the meaning of this text, that it says, give up all questions except one. And it's also used it's very usual in English with the expression when you have to, you want to quit an addiction or a habit. For example, to give up smoking. This is a very usual meaning or use of the verb to give up. Or this expression also, don't give up. No abandono.
Don't give up, no te rindas.
Don't give up, keep going, keep going, keep doing. Or it's it when you say don't give up is a synonym of what is, if you don't give up, if you continue with something, it's the same as say to persist. 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 Don't give up. Keep going. Keep practicing. This is an expression that it is used a lot in spiritual, and that is it's like the advice of our.
The most important advice.
Yes. What
yes.
is? Yes, is a very and sometimes is difficult for us, because what we tend to do when things are difficult, and when do we tend to give up?
When? Repeat.
When do we tend to give up? ¿Cuándo tendemos a abandonar?
A rendirnos.
Yes, or to surrender. Yes.
When something don't doing well, for example.
Something difficult. Something
difficult.
Yes. Not going well. When something is difficult, we can say when we are going through a difficult situation, or when we don't see the results.
Yes.
So why is so important to persist? Let me or try to say it with other words. What do you need to persist?
Patient.
Patient. This is a very beautiful question. Huh? What do you need? What?
Well, we need persist. It's more important.
Do you need
I
to
feel.
persist? Huh? Persist is or you need. Very good, as you said. You need.
We need the, what is the word? Will.
Patience. Very good. You need patience. Will. What is will?
Voluntad,
Voluntad.
¿no?
Yes, your
Voluntad,
will.
pero it's like no personal, no? It's more from own heart.
Yes, will and
Discipline.
Discipline is very
very
beautiful,
good.
yes.
Yes, will, discipline, and something that is connected with truth and a word that is similar. We need are a synonym of faith.
Faith, yes.
Faith and
Faith.
trust. To trust. And in fact, this is why difficult situations appear in our life to exercise or to deepen our trust, our patience, our will, our discipline. That's why it's so important. You can say we have two ways of saying the same. It's so important to persist, or it's important not to give up. Don't give up. Persist.
Don't give up.
Okay, so let's come back to the text. He says in the text, give up all questions except one. Who am I? After all, the only fact you are sure of is that you are. And then let's pay attention to these two following sentences that are very short, but are very powerful. He says, the I am is certain. The I am this is not. And what happens? That we pay more attention to this than to I am in our lives. Because what is the I am? The sense of I am? What is the sense of I am?
The sense of present.
Yes.
To be here.
I am here. I exist. I exist. But and what is the I am this? For example, I am a teacher. I am 57
the character.
now. Yes. All the other attributes that defines you. And why he says
we live in this character, no?
Yes. And in our identity, that in fact is our personal identity. And why he says the I am is certain and the I am this is not. What happened with this? For example, I am a teacher now, but maybe next year I am not a teacher anymore. Or I am, something that is more tangible is this. I am 57 now, but next year I will be 58. So it's something that is not certain. what does it mean that is not certain?
Change. Everything
And
change.
it changes. Oh, that, and it is, if it changes, it is temporary. It is not forever. That's why it's not certain, because it changes. And because of this, it is not so, or it is not that important, no es? But we give this a lot of importance. Even your name, because your name is something that was given to you, but you have this name and you may have
Change the names.
Yes,
just a name.
So many
Okay.
people change the name.
Yes, so everything changes. So let's go on a bit more. Annie, you can read this following sentence.
Okay. Struggle to find out what you are in reality.
Okay. Struggle to find out. What is, here, what is the meaning of find out? A synonym. What is to find out?
Encontrar.
Find out es en buscar afuera es no.
Discover. To find out
descubrir.
something is to discover. So, and struggle, he says, struggle is a kind of
problem.
Yes, it means lucha, or in this case, he's trying to say, make an effort or invest your time in finding out what you are in reality or what you truly are. Because we invest so much time in this, that is something that changes. He says, don't invest so much time in things that changes. That change. Invest your time in finding out or in discovering what is you are in reality. What is your true self? What is but he continues to explain how can we find out what we are in reality. And what does he say? Go on, Anita.
To know what you are, you must first investigate and know how you are not.
To know what you are, you must first investigate and know what you are not. That we have to experience what we are not. That's why this is the play of duality in this life. We first we have to experience what we are not, so we can find, or we can find out what we are in reality. Yes. So, and what is what we are not? Jose, do you want to go on? Discover?
Yes, to know what you are, you must first, discovering.
Read this and go on.
And you must first investigate and know what you are not. Discover all that you are not: body, feelings, thoughts, time, space, this or that, nothing. Concrete or abstract. Abstract, which you perceive can be, which you perceive can be you.
Okay, let's stop here. Discover all you are not. Body, feelings, thought, time, space, this or that. Nothing, concrete or abstract, which you perceive can be you. what does this mean? That's why he says at the beginning, he starts with the word seeker. We are the seeker, the one who perceive, or the perceiver. If you are the perceiver of all these things, you can't be the things.
Witness, no?
Yes, you are the witness, you are the observer, you are the perceiver. That's why he says, nothing that you perceive can be you, because, but what happens? Why do we suffer a lot? And why do we get lost? Because we are so identified with our body, our thoughts, and we believe them. We believe our thoughts. But that's why, for example, Muji guide us and says to us, just start with a simple practice. Contemplate, observe, sit by yourself and observe. And when you start to sit and contemplate or observe, what you discover or what do you find out? That you are sit and thoughts come. So if you are the one who is seeing the thoughts coming, it means that you are not your thoughts. That's why this practice, that is the same practice that Nisargadatta Maharaj is encouraging us to do. And this test is to make us realize who we are. That we are this, the seeker who is in search of himself. All these things we can start discovering when we start to look inside and to observe and to be with ourselves. Okay.
For example, Mushi talks about the scream.
The scream.
I saw 2 videos and I have to watch again because I didn't understand he talked with the scream. And yesterday I watched for 3 times, and this is like this scream is like a movie, and you are sitting on the sofa, and
Yes, sofa.
you watch the movie, and but you are not into the movie, so you observe outside the movie.
Yes, yes. With a distance or detached from. And yes, this is a very good comparison that helps us to understand who we really are. It's like we are like characters in a movie. That what happens when you watch a movie? Or what happens to the characters of a movie? The actors. They are only playing a role in the movie, but they are not the
real life.
Yes. This is what happens with us in this life. This body that we have, Muji calls it our costume. Es como nuestro traje to experience life. But life is a movie. It's not something real. That's why when it comes a time when we leave our costume, and that's why you know that in spirituality, when someone dies, they don't say he died. How do they call this transition or to move into another plane? they say he left his body. This is what we do. We leave our body. That's why he says you are not your body. Your body is only your, and to begin to see things in this way, the description or this picture of, or this comparison with the screen helps you a lot, because what happens? You watch a movie, and sometimes you get involved in in the movie because you identify.
It's more like psychological.
Yes.
Because in this case, both of you, no, nosotros ahora estamos hablando, ¿no?
Yes, we are talking.
It's happened. It's more like psychological, this form to involve, no? To involucrate in actions, reactions,
or to get identified. But
identify,
what
yes.
happens? Yes, when you see a movie, sometimes you get involved or you identify with some of the characters, and you begin to cry because something that is happening to the character, and you feel so sad, or the opposite, or you feel very happy because, and then what happens? Then the movie ends, and you realize that it was a movie. It's okay. And well, the same happens with life. He says, you have to discover this, that in fact, you are just a character playing a role in this life. But what you truly are is not this. You have been playing many, many roles during many, many different lives to come to that place, to this place, to discover what you truly are. Maybe, and that's why it's not so important, your name, your profession, your gender, nothing, because you have lived a lot of life in your other times before this, and you have been, and that's why we are in this cycling, in the cycle of the samsara cycle, let's say, that is caught up in experience. And that's why we want to experience and experience and experience until we realize that we are not this. And all these experiences are there to make us realize what we really are, in fact. Okay, so this is, and then this phrase that comes now, or this sentence, here he explains, and he says, the clearer you understand that on the level of the mind, you can be described in negative terms only. So what is the level of the mind? This that you truly are can't be explained or understand in the level of the mind. O sea, no podemos entender quiénes somos en realidad solo con la mente, porque la mente, ¿qué? Is something limited with concepts, with thoughts. We have to go beyond. Entonces, cuanto antes, ves, por eso él dice the clearer, cuanto más claro, you know that here clearer is a comparison. Vieron que los comparativos se forman en inglés así, con cuanto más claro entiendas, más rápido, the quicker will you come to the end of your search and realize that you are the limitless being. Okay. O sea, how can we discover that we are the limitless being. What is something that is limitless or
Conditional.
endless? What does this
Sin
stuff?
límite.
Yes,
Sin limit.
without limit.
Without.
If we are limitless, it means that this body is a limit, in fact, but we are not this limit. We are, you know that sometimes they use also, and we talk about our limitations. What are our limitations? This, that we think that we are this body, or our mind. But in fact, we are limitless, or we are endless. And why he says the clearer you understand this in the level of the mind, because all you can see with your senses and all that you can perceive with your senses is what you are not, or by the level of the mind. O sea, todo lo que podemos percibir con la mente o con el pensamiento es limitado. What happens, the only way we can realize that we are limitless beings is when we disengage or disidentify from our thoughts and just be quiet and in silence and contemplating or meditating. We start to experience what we truly are. Think about, I say think, but what you experience when you are not thinking or when you are not paying attention to your thoughts. You begin to feel that emoji calls it just the sense of being. Or here, Nisargadatta Maharaj says, this sense of I am, I exist. And you begin to feel a peace, a vastness, this spaciousness that you feel that you are not this body. You are much greater than this body, but you can't describe this in words. But you only can experience this when you are not involved or engaged with your thoughts. That's why he says this, that we have to, but why do we are so fans of experience? We have to get tired of experiencing sometimes to start to discover this. Okay, my friends. So here, well,
I have a question.
Yes. And before I forget, yes, then I let you go on with your question. But this video that you are watching of Muji, you can send me the link and we can watch the video and talk about the video in one of our classes also, if you want.
Okay. Because yesterday I saw one and it's a fantastic explanation or topic about explanation about one questions that one person told to Mushi, and
Yes.
it's very simple the explanation about Mushi. So in this time, I understand the situation.
Yes.
But in the moment, I understand. In this moment, when I listen the video, but then I forgot all,
Mhm.
and I have to watch to watch
Yes,
again.
yes,
And in this moment, I think that I have to have patience for
yes.
understanding all that.
But it works like this. That's why we say that spirituality is not accumulating a lot of information. It's just watching something and going deeper with the same thing. And that's why it happens to you that when you, every time you watch the video, you will discover something different. And he's saying always the same. But it's something that it's going a bit because it's part of this understanding. That is not an understanding with the mind. It's, but you are doing something very, very important. That is, you are making space for this to happen. You are open. That is to make space. You are opening your heart to this truth. And so this truth is, and that's why Muji also uses this word that is to marinate. What is to marinate? Vieron que marinar. ¿Qué es marinar? ¿Qué pasa cuando uno marina algo en qué sé yo, una carne?
Comida.
La carne de a poquito se va como que impregnando, absorbiendo. Bueno, this is the way we marinate the truth. Es como que lo vamos escuchando y de a poquito va yendo más profundo en nosotros. And that's why these words that we mentioned today, when we were talking about don't give up, persist, be patient, the willingness is the same as I have said to you, that this to be open and to make space has to do with your will. And that's why another word that he uses a lot is, he says, it's your choice. You are the one who choose. It's your choice. First, you have to choose. You have to choose this. You have to make the choice. O sea, vos tenés que elegir. Eso de hacer espacio para escuchar, to open your heart, it's your choice. And that's why he also says this beautiful phrase that he said, if you choose, you are chosen. What does this mean? If you choose, you are chosen. First, this is your first step. Your part. You choose. And then he chooses you. He assists you. He helps you. He gives you a hand. You're not alone. And that's why this is the to marinate. It's not all your understanding. It's the grace of God that helps you to go deeper. So that's why this is so beautiful. And we begin here. We are going to finish our beautiful class. We are going to watch a very beautiful song that is a Psalm of David that starts with some words by Muji, and it's taken from the Bible, from a Psalm of David, and is a very a famous song of the Catholic Church also, that the name is, in Spanish, El Señor es mi pastor. Nada me puede faltar. Well, it reminds me of this that we are talking about, because when you choose, you are chosen, and he protects you, he assists you, like a shepherd with his sheep. Es como un pastor con las ovejas. ¿Qué hace el pastor? He protects, he guides his sheep. Okay, so to finish, we are going to take a look at this. I'm going to, this song, we are going to see this song tomorrow with group 1, because we are seeing present simple, and the present simple is used a lot in this song, but it also has a very deep meaning. And he says, though I walk through the valley of shadows of death, I will fear no evil, knowing you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. Comfort is another very beautiful verb, to mean to protect, to comfort, to guide. You anoint my head with oil, my cup overflows. And so, here, and he's the one who's the singer of this song is Shivali, that is very, very, she has a very sweet voice. Then we are going to see. And so it says, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. La traducción es como cuando decimos, el Señor es mi pastor, nada me puede faltar, porque want, this is the old meaning of want. Antes, want, you know that es querer algo. I want to do something, I want, but it has also this meaning that is an old meaning, que quiere decir, I will not need anything. To need or to lack something. Eso quiere decir, antes quería decir eso, que algo te faltaba. Entonces,
no te faltará.
Exacto, nada te faltará.
Nada te faltará.
Yes. Another a way of saying the same is, God takes care of me, so I have everything I need. Okay. So, and he says, he leads me beside quiet waters. He restores my soul. He leads me along the right path for his name's sake. So, the meaning of this song is that if you are with God, God protects you. If you choose God, you are not alone. And that's why he says, for you are with me, our Lord, you are with me. So, well, to finish, we can listen to this beautiful song. And it also starts with Muji's words. And what do his words have? That they are marinated with the grace of God. That's why when we listen to him, we feel this peace and this connection with our true self. It's like this. It's as beautiful as this. Okay, my friends.
I walk through the valley of the shadows of death, I will fear no evil, knowing you are with me. Your rod, your staff, they comfort me. You anoint my head with oil, my cup overflows. Surely, goodness, love, and mercy will follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Amen.
The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside quiet waters. He restores my soul. He leads me along the right path for His name's sake. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside quiet waters. He restores my soul. He leads me along the right path for His name's sake. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, no evil. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, no evil. For you are with me. Oh Lord, you are with me. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside quiet waters. He restores my soul. He leads me along the right path for His name's sake. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, no evil. For you with me. For Lord, you are with me. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside quiet waters. He restores my soul. He leads me along the right path for His name's sake. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. Jesus, you are with me. My Lord, you are with me.
Okay, my friends. It's very, very beautiful. This song.
Oh, beloved
Okay. Well, we have a very, very beautiful class again.
Gracias,
Going
Cari.
deeper. Well, Anita, see you tomorrow.
Okay,
And
okay.
you know, Jose, that this weekend there is a concert of Sam
Yes,
Garrett,
I see.
and he's going to the concert sheet. So, well, then you will tell us.
Thank you. See, yes. Next week I will tell all about the Sam Garrett.
We will bring this love with you and share it with us. Well,
Okay.
thank you, and well,
Bye
see you
bye.
wherever you want.
Bye.
You tomorrow, and Jose, if you can,
Okay.
tomorrow on Saturday. Also,
Saturday.
we had another meeting. Bye bye.
Bye bye.